Hey guys, welcome to this last video. This is a bonus video, and if you've gotten past everything so far, this is comparing these two big formulas for lines that we've studied. So let's talk about slope-intercept form first. Do you guys remember what the equation is? And that was the old y equals mx plus b, which we all kind of know and love. You got the slope, you got the y-intercept, you just plug stuff in. So when do we use it? Well, not to sound silly here, but you use it when you're given the slope and the y-intercept. So best to use when you are given the slope and the y-intercept, because then it's really easy to use slope-intercept form. Kind of obvious. So an example, here, if they give you the y-intercept and they give you a slope, you're going to use slope-intercept form, right? And it's going to be y equals mx plus b, where the slope is the m and the y-intercept is the b. And then this one actually has a typo. This 2 should be a 0. Please change that. Now, if they give you 2 points, you can use slope-intercept form if one of them is 0, because then that means that this is the b. Remember, the y-intercept is always 0, comma, a number? So actually, if we have the b, then we just need to find the slope, and then we can do slope-intercept form. So remember, to find the slope, it's y2 minus y1, so 3 minus a negative 3, over x2 minus x1, so 4 minus 0. And if you guys work that out, minus a minus is a plus. This ends up being 6 over 4, which reduces to 3 over 2. So now, this is the m and this is the b, so the equation is y equals 3 halves x minus 3. Okay, so that's the old slope-intercept form. Recently, we learned point-slope form. And let's talk about what that is and when it's useful. So point slope is your y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. Now, when should we use it? Same kind of obvious reason. If you're given a point and a slope. So when you are given a point and a slope, you use point-slope form. Okay, so here's an example. If they give you a point and they give you the slope, let's plug stuff in to point-slope form. So it's going to be y minus 3 equals m times x minus x. All right, and then let's say they're given 2 points and one of them is not the y-intercept, then we actually have to find the m first. So remember, this as an ordered pair is just 2 comma 3, and this one as an ordered pair is negative 4 comma 15. Okay, so let's start by finding the slope. And remember, slope is y2 minus y1, so 15 minus 3, over, I'll use a different color, x2 minus x1, so negative 4 minus 2. And if you guys work that out, you get 12 over negative 6, which is negative 2. And then remember, for the final answer, you just pick one of these points. I'm going to choose the first one, and then the slope. Okay, so final answer, it's y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. Okay, so I'll just do a tiny bit more on the next page, and then you guys are going to have time to choose the best method. So I'm not going to do these problems, I'm just going to choose the best method. Do you think that number 1, do you think you should do it in slope-intercept form or point-slope form. Okay, so if they give you a point and they give you the slope, I would say you guys should use point-slope form. Okay, but again, I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to talk about what method would be best. Now look at number 2. If they give you the slope and the y-intercept, then I would use slope-intercept form. So it's all depending on what you have. Now look at number 3 on a graph. See how the y-intercept is not a nice point? So we don't want to use slope-intercept. We would be using point-slope. Okay, and then actually skip this part. Okay, so once you guys finish this video, if you want to work with your partner, we have some examples on pages 26 and 27. Just get as far as you can. You're choosing the best method and then actually writing the equation. All right, thanks for watching, guys.